Hi guys, welcome to Tech Tricks Tutorials. Today we're going to talk about how to make a video presentation in Canva. This is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, so don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Let's dive right in. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is go to canva.com on your browser, or if you have the app installed on your device, that's much better. Once you're in Canva, you should see this homepage over here, and you can immediately see the option to create a video down here. The standard size, or the size commonly used in creating videos for YouTube for presentations, is mostly 1920 by 1080 pixels. That's why they have that size over here. So let's proceed to creating a video by clicking on this. So it should open up a new tab and bring you to the editing section, in which here you have the first slide that has 5 seconds. You can always adjust the timing of your slides by hovering your mouse to the side of the slide down here, click on it, and then drag it around until you reach the right timing for your slide. So let's say I want this slide to last for 4 seconds. Now, of course, a video presentation is going to need some content. So you can either grab photos or videos from your uploads over here on the left side, or you can get content from the Elements section. For this video, let's go to Elements, grab some photos and videos over there, and place it on our slides. Let's say I want to make a presentation about nature. So first off, we're going to type down nature over here. Press enter, and as you can see, it already has suggestions for photos, graphics, videos, audio, but let's say for now specifically, I'm looking for nature photos. So I'm gonna click on photos over here, and the results should all be nature photos that Canva has to offer. So in here, I can look around through different sceneries and choose which ones I would like to add on my video presentation. Let's try adding this first one, and then to add a next slide, we just have to click on add page over here. And then again, it's a 5-second slide, so let's adjust it to 4 seconds, and then let's add more photos and repeat the process. So I'm gonna add page over here, change it back to 4 seconds, and then add another photo. Now, aside from photos, what else we can add here on the slides are videos. So let's add another page, and right now it says 5 seconds, but once we choose a video, it'll change the timing of the slide into how long the video lasts. So let's click and drag this one, for example, into our slide. So since it has 25 seconds indicated over here, it'll change the slide also to 25 seconds. But of course, we can always adjust it by clicking and dragging on the side. And let's say we want to keep the video as short as 4 seconds. Now, you may be thinking, it starts from the very beginning of the video, but you may want it to start somewhere in the middle of the video. So to adjust that, we just have to click on the video itself on the slide over here, and then click on the cutting feature here on top. And then we can now drag around the slider and choose which part of the video we want to feature in our video. We can also specify the time over here and change it to 4 seconds. See, now the video starts and ends somewhere in the middle. Once we're happy with that, let's click on done. Now let's do the same process for the next slides. So let's click on add page, choose a video here in the elements on the left hand side, drag it to our slide, reduce the slide to 4 seconds, click on the video on the slide, and then edit the video. Now let's do a third video. So let's repeat the same process again by adding a page. Look for a nice nature video here on the left side. Click and drag it onto our slide. We can also cut the slides by choosing the area where we want to cut it over here. Let's say I want it to last until this part, and then click on S on your keyboard. And then let's remove this longer portion of the slide, since we're just trying to get 4 seconds for each slide on this video presentation. So let's click on delete, and then now we have the 7.7 second video. Let's edit that by clicking on the video on the slide, click this icon, change it to 4 seconds, and then hit done. So now I think I'm happy with the nature photos and videos that we have on these slides. The next thing to do is add some transitions. To add some transitions, we have to hover in between each slide and you will see two icons over here. One is a plus sign, which is to add a page in the middle of those slides, and the other one at the bottom is what we want, which is to add a transition. Let's click on add a transition. Now this should pop up on the left side wherein we can choose which transition we want to add on these slides. We can either choose to solve, slide, circle wipe, color wipe, and as you would notice, I'm not clicking on any of these options yet, but as you hover your mouse over it, it gives you a preview of how the transition looks like. So feel free to choose which transition you would like to see on your slides. For this one, I simply want to go with dissolve, so I'm gonna click on it. Now that I click on it, I have the option to adjust the duration in seconds. Edit this number over here, change it to 1, and to make the editing faster, I want to apply between all pages so that it gets applied to all the slides without me having to look for the button on each gap of the slides. So click on apply between all pages, and there you have it. You will see the transition has been applied to all slides when you see these icons over here. Now, one more thing we want to add on our video is an introduction. And to do that, let's say we want to add another slide before the first one. So let's click on add a page here. And since it's at the very last part of our presentation, we can simply click on it and drag it to the very left side where it starts. So for this part, I want it to be just a plain colored background, a color that's very earthy. I can either choose from the slider here or use the color picker tool down here and then choose a color from one of the slides. So I'm gonna go with this one. Click on the side once I'm done choosing a color. And now what we want to do is add some text. To add a text, what I would do is I would go to the text menu over here on the left side. I can either choose to add a text by clicking on these options to add a heading, add a subheading, or add a little bit body of text. But I want my video presentation to look a little bit more creative. So I'm just gonna scroll down over here and choose from the different styles of text that I can use. So for this nature presentation, I would choose this white Christmas. And as you can see, right when I clicked on it, it appeared here on our slide. So there's the first part, which is I'm dreaming of A, and the second part, which is White Christmas. So we're gonna have to ungroup that if we want to customize it a little bit more to our taste. So right click on the whole thing and then click on ungroup up here. You can see that they are now separated. I'm just gonna edit the text over here, turn it to nature, and let's say this is a really cool nature video. I'm just gonna edit that a little bit, change the line spacing so it doesn't clash too much right there in the middle. I'm gonna move this a little bit to the center. I'm gonna change it to something a little lighter, make it bigger, place it back where it looks like it's in the center. And how about some effects on this text, right? And perfect. Add some animations on these texts by clicking on them and then click animate here on top. Animation options should appear here on the left side, wherein we can choose from several animation options here. So I'm just gonna choose a really cool smooth animation over here. Click on that. And as you can see here, it does not have a transition yet because it doesn't have this icon. So I'm gonna add a transition over here, and let's go with color white for now. Now I noticed that these photos still lack a little bit more touch to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the first photo, click on it on the slide, and then animate it. So there are three options: photo flow, photo rise, or photo zoom, which I think is the perfect option for us. I want to apply it to all of the photo slides, so I'm gonna repeat the same process over here. And now we have a really cool nature video presentation all made in Canva. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you in the next video!